Okay, so it's time for our trip south.
Yeah.
Here in a few minutes we may leave here. So it just made me think. You know, it's fall. You don't want to go south in Florida in the summer if you can help it. If you can get another time. So we're heading down there now. But it is fall.
Yeah.
And I know that people go north to see the leaves change color and all. But you know, we have the changing of the colors down here.
Really?
In the fall. Yeah, it's all license plates.
That was good.
You like that?
Yeah,
one?
that was good.
Little high five.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about, you know, the changing of the license plates. Ohio couple, old couple. They've been coming to Florida during the winters for so many years, and you know they are really showing their age. But they cross into Florida. They're coming down 75, and he's kind of exceeding the speed limit because he wants to get on down to the villages, right? Because that woman is driving him crazy. You're speeding. You take this exit. I mean, just you know, on the verge of obnoxious, and that's, you know, always the way it is. And so he's picking up a little speed, and sure enough, the highway patrolman falls in behind him, turns his lights off, walks up to him, and said, "Man, the way you was driving, I thought you was some young kids coming down for Oktoberfest or something." He said, "No, we're just trying to get to the villages." He said, "Okay." And the lady leans over and said, "What'd he say?" He says, "He's just talking about where we're going and that, you know, I need to slow down a little bit." And he said, "Whereabouts in Ohio are you guys from? I see a license tag." And he says, "Toledo." He says, "Man, I spent a lot of time in Toledo when I was young." He said, "That was years and years ago, you know." He said, "I dated a woman there. The most, oh my gosh, you know, I couldn't even get rid of her. And she leans over and says, 'What'd he say?' He says, 'He thinks he knows you.'"
That was good. You can't relate though.
I think with that,
Let's
we'll
go.
get on with our day. That's the little swimming area right here, and out there where the little dots are, that's the snorkeling area, according to the map. And we'll be riding our kayak right through here probably tomorrow. And you can tell the difference if you look out at the water, how choppy off the open side. And then back over here in the mangrove side, look how nice and calm it is. So here we go, walking on down.
But it's so nice and cool right now. It's breezy.
Yeah, this is October 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. To the camping area here at John Pennekamp. We are at site number 2. Linda, talk to me about site number 2.
Site number 2 is fabulous because we have a view of the gate.
That's right.
And so we can check out everybody that comes out.
That's right. But you can see we're
Oh yeah, protected.
close, but we've got plenty of vegetation around us, and this is just a really cool place. But
Yeah, this is nice, and we're at the beginning. Okay, there's camping all the way down. Probably how many?
well, I don't know.
40?
At least.
Yeah, and so it's just really nice. We're at the beginning of it.
Yeah. So here we are, John Pennekamp, site number 2.
We're just leaving the beach. Right there. Water's a little choppy today.
Yeah, but we're hitting inland.
Yeah. There you go.
Ready?
I am ready.
Uh-huh. Is it easier going out or coming in?
It's way easier to come back.
Oh, good, good.
You didn't find a way to go out.
Ah, okay. Alright, here comes the party boat going out. I don't know what they're going to see. They're going to see something. I don't think so. What I want to see though is those. What we had was those fish jumping over your bow. We'll talk about that later, but that gummit, that was funny.
Hilarious. Yet scary.
In case you're wondering how mangroves work, these little things that are coming down like right here, and this one that I got my hand on here, these will come down and go into the water to feed the thing, and then they'll become roots. And when they become roots, these branches keep coming out further, and then there'll be another set of these little roots coming down. But you see them right here. There's just a whole bunch of them, and that's how this mangrove just keeps sneaking on into the waterway here, little bit at a time, because they just keep making more roots right off the branches. So
They make a great habitat for fish.
they do. Great habitat for fish and other little wild, particularly birds. A lot of birds down here. So it's a beautiful little thing. So we're going through, there's Linda, going through the mangroves. Is this what it's all about?
Absolutely.
All right. So here comes Linda out of the deep
I
mangroves.
was just visiting the mangrove berries.
Okay, so what you're seeing up here now is the transition from this lagoon back here that we've been in to not exactly open water, but pretty close. And It's going to get rough up here. So, is it getting? Say what? Yeah, we're not far, but we still got to make that transition around. So, all right, well, I'm going to catch up to you here in a second. There's Linda. And this is a heck of a... You see the jet skis and the great big boats. I mean, we're out in where the big boats go, and I'm trying to just hold on. She's going around the corner up there, so I'm going to shut it off and go catch her. But you can see we're right here. There you go. Today is October 3rd. Mr. Bill Fowles' 97th birthday. Happy birthday.
We just got back in and are unloading. Well, I'm unloading the kayaks, the stuff from the kayaks, and Terry is getting ready to load them onto the car. Super fun trip. Now comes the hard part for Terry, and that's lifting them back up on the roof of the car. I don't think we've ever shown you the rack. Terry made this rack that's on the car because we ordered a rack last year and it didn't come in on time, so he made this super cool rack. And when we were on our trip out west, we got so many comments on it because people are used to seeing those V racks, and we had so many people ask us about it and ask Terry how he made it. So I don't know, maybe he'll go in the business of making them.
I doubt it. That sounds like work. And we all know I'm opposed to that.
But he's got a super plan, real organized plan of doing it. So I'll show you in a minute. This is not the fun part, is it, Terry?
It's all right. Don't hurt things.
He's Superman. This is the sort of lagoon where we took off. That's the beach over there. Well, one of the beaches. There's several beaches here. Girls, this is what Superman looks like without his cape. Now he'll strap him in,
Yeah.
and we'll be on our way.
We will be on our way. Linda's doing a bit of photography here because it is beautiful. This is the area out here where we were kayaking yesterday. stroll, ain't we?
We are.
We're out for a stroll. We're at John Pennekamp, and you're going to just take a few snapshots and a little bit of video, right?
Yeah. Not very many people here today. It's Monday.
Monday.
But there's a group of people, I think, getting ready to do a snorkeling.
Yeah, good for them. Right.
Let's go on down to the water.
All right, let's go down to the water. Basically, this little watercraft here, as you can see from the notice on the side, has floated here from Cuba. And I'll bet you it had some refugees in it as it come across there. Why would they send it out without them? But look at the construction of it. It's basically what we would call 2x4s. There's plywood, there's planks, there's every kind of wood you can imagine, including just branches to brace it up and everything, and the sail, which is some kind of a canopy or tarp, is on another branch. But this is some unique construction, and this is what you can expect to come from Cuba on. Not exactly a nice 4-star cruise ship, huh?
Bless their hearts. People really wanted to have some freedom.
But this is Key Largo, and just the natural Gulf Stream, I guess, brings it right around here.
Right.
So here it is.
It's all sort of mostly hollow,
Yeah.
so that lots of people could probably be in it.
And deep, so it can take some rough seas, I suppose. I don't know. Come around back and you can see the steering mechanism. Again, rather rudimentary and homemade, but there it is.
Right. It's hand sewn, the sail, which is a tarp. You can see the hand stitches on it. It's really, really hand done. You can see that. I'm going to get some still pictures to show you. God bless them.
Exactly. Looking like a full-size acorn. It's only about 5.5 feet long.
As we left Key Largo, we wanted to show you this mural. It's at mile marker 99.2. It's massive. It's 7,500 square feet. It was done on this dive shot by famous marine artist Wyland to promote ocean conservation. It's called the Whaling Wall. And Guy Harvey, a popular game fish artist, contributed as well, painting indigenous game fish and sharks. And it's absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so, you know, we've been filming a lot of our travels this year, and we have really seen some absolutely amazing things for the first time.
Yeah.
And now we've we've made our trip for the year back to the Keys, and it's certainly not the first time, but it's just like magical.
It is.
Every time you go down there.
We love the Keys.
If you can't love that place, there's something wrong with you, I think. But anyway, this was Key Largo, right? John Pennekamp State Park. And one thing, you know, we're trying to film these things and get everything right as we go, but we got in the kayaks there to start our little paddle around, and the camera I forgot to put the memory card in.
Right.
Now, of course, when you do something stupid like that, that's when something cool happens. So I got out ahead of Linda out into the water a little bit, and I turned around, got the camera up, and I'm ready to start filming her coming out of that little cove and toward me, and fish start jumping literally from both sides across, hitting the kayak and across the top of the kayak. It was bizarre.
It was crazy. I've never had anything like that happen in my life.
Linda's freaking out. The fish are going crazy, and I'm sitting there trying to film with a camera with no card.
It was crazy.
I mean, my incompetence caused you not to see one of the coolest things.
But it was
that
super
whole
cool.
trip.
It was super cool. But that kayaking trip was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was really cool. We love to kayak all different kinds of places, but in the mangroves is really, really nice and fun.
Yeah, and that's a good place to do it. There's open water, there's little lagoons, there's the mangrove channels and canals and all there. But that, you saw the entrance into it. That is just a really great park. And if you're into snorkeling, they have the snorkeling trips. You saw the one going out. We knew we had more snorkeling coming up, so we spent our time there kayaking. But that was John Pennekamp State Park, and it was a lot of fun, as always.
Right, it was great.
So, but we will go on and show you more of the trip on the next video.
Join us.
So until then, peace.